so long. Wondery Show. That's what this is, a Wondery Show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment. If you didn't know, and a big thanks to our presenting sponsor, Audible, because who doesn't like to listen?
Audible.
Start listening today when you sign up for a free 30-day trial. What? Audible.com/New Heights. Check it out. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce, my big brother Jason Kelce out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Heights Tigers till we die.
Yes, sir.
Cincinnati Bearcats as well. Subscribe on YouTube wherever you get your podcast. Wondery Plus is our favorite. And follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
We're back.
Yes.
I hope the 92%ers have loved the holidays and a Happy New Year's. But what's the cutoff for saying Happy New Year?
Just whenever you see somebody within the month of January, I think is a good Happy New Year. Man, it's maybe 2 weeks.
It's a little far.
Maybe
I think we're
week
like
and a
right at
half,
the
2
cusp
weeks.
here. You got to be within the same week of the Happy New Year.
No. I'm a big general, like, yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's the 10th.
I mean, we still got a good 50 weeks left.
We got a lot. Yeah. All right. I don't know what else to go with it for that. All right. Today we are going to talk about what we've been up to, wrap up last week of the NFL regular season, look ahead to the wild card
So
round
much
of
to
the
talk
playoffs.
about.
And also, we're going to try and rank the plays of the year.
Ooh.
All right.
Line rank them things.
Let's see how that goes. I like that. We did that for the Christmas movies. Ended up pretty good. All right. As always, new news. That's right. New news is brought to you by Peloton. All right.
Ooh, oh, nice. All right.
We're dropping some new merch from Homage.
Yes, we are.
It's our ultimate fan favorites collection. I think we got Jets Jake here. He's got some of these shirts. He was in town for the first taping of the late night show as a water boy. And now he's going to show us some of these shirts. How about that?
Oh, is this Vanna White or is this Jets Jake?
I know which one I think is better looking. There we go.
Out of the house.
Couple options for out of the house.
Dude, I love those.
What do we got?
Nice. What else we got? A little New Heights.
Club 92.
Nice. A little Club 92. Shout out to all our Club 92 members.
We're bringing back some fan favorites. We got Beard.
Ooh, yes.
That's Travis or that's
No, that's you, Jason. Stop. Stop it. My beard isn't that dark.
El Trevidor.
El Trevidor.
And then we got what you're wearing.
Oh, what I'm wearing? Oh, New Heights Film Club.
Yes, sir.
I like this.
Oh, that one's sweet. I want that
Right?
one. Do I get any of these?
They didn't tell me if you were getting them or not.
I'll check the mail.
They're at your house.
Oh, nice.
Well, as you just said, this is our Ultimate Fan Favorites collection, the official shirt of Leaving the House. Is this official? You did? Do we need a shirt for staying the fuck inside the house?
No.
As is all of Kansas City right now because of this crazy snowstorm.
Yeah, I'm kind of sick of that. I'm already sick of it. So no, I'm going to say no. We need more out of the house.
More out of the
t-shirts,
house.
more out of the house mentalities.
Yeah.
To keep this city thriving. You know, it's playoff football. We got to get the fuck out of the house.
I'm with that. You can check out our Ultimate Fan collection right now at homage.com/New Heights.
You heard the man. Yeah, let's catch up on some holiday stuff. Did you guys watch any of the college football playoffs? This is Brandon asking us. Jason, did you watch any of the college football playoffs?
I am not going to lie. I've watched none of the football playoffs for college.
Did you watch any of the holiday football NFL games?
I did watch a lot of the holiday football NFL games.
Nice.
Including the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes, you did.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. That was a fun one.
Very good one. By the way, you had a new pair of cleats on. We talked about this.
New pair of cleats.
There was a new pair of cleats.
Same pair of cleats.
It was a solid red. No, it was a different pair.
Oh, a different colorway. Nice.
It looked like
same cleats, different color.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit higher top. I think it was a different pair of cleats.
A little bit more of a boot.
Yeah.
You're hilarious. I'm pretty sure Jordan makes them the exact same when they make them. They just switch the color out. But no, I hear what you're saying.
Sometimes the color makes a difference.
Think I looked a little lighter, a little quicker?
You looked pretty quick out there. You had some good agile.
Somebody said it looks like I'm moving in slow motion.
That's a different cleat right there.
That's the exact same cleat that I've been wearing all year.
No, look at that shinier. It's got like elastic. It's got like plastic around it.
It's patent leather, baby. Ain't nothing like a Jordan 11 with some patent leather on it.
Let's keep those up. Let's keep wearing those.
You don't like the other ones?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, they didn't like you either. How about those Texas Longhorns? We know who put that in the fucking rundown. To shout out to the Longhorns. I'm not a Longhorn hater. I got some friends and shit. 92%ers want to know, did you watch the Mayo Bowl, Jason? Your favorite?
I watched the clips of all the ridiculousness from the Mayo Bowl, but I did not watch the Duke's Mayo Bowl itself. I think Intern Brandon has a video. The patented...
That's not bad. Oh, get it off the screen.
Wow. I mean, it's just a waste.
Oh, I'm sweating. Get it off the screen. Oh, it's in his hair.
What do you think countries that are struggling...
Oh, not again.
What do you think countries that are like struggling for like food watch something like that? It's just like, how many eggs went into that water cooler of mayonnaise that we just decided to dump all over somebody's head?
I mean, Jason, that's what Dad mentioned all our childhood, is that there's kids
Starving in China, which I think China is a lot different spot than it was when we were kids. But
I think
I don't know if that one still works.
There's kids starving in every country at some level.
I think that's probably true. That's probably
That's
accurate.
just kind of how the world goes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's our job to help them by eating all our food. At least that's the message Dad told us.
That was what we were told to be grateful. Anyways, no, we did not watch the Mayo Bowl.
Get the fuck out of there.
There's a lot of funny bits that they did with mayonnaise, though. I got to admit to that.
No, the best was the Pop-Tart Bowl. Can we get out of mayo?
God,
What the fuck is that?
they're like bobbing for something. What are they bobbing for? I'm not gonna lie, man. I love mayonnaise. This is fucking gross. Like, it is just, it's very hard to...
Get this shit out of here, man. God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
It is fucking... They're going in face first. Could you imagine getting that shit up your nose?
Man, oh man.
God damn it. I'm going to shut the fucking computer down if you do anything more with mayo.
I mean, that's not a challenge you want to do. I feel like we got another mayo thing coming up, but that's...
I don't want to know anymore.
I'm kind of over it too, but now I just kind of want to see. All right, that's it. All right. That's the last of the mayo. All right, man.
What the fuck is that?
That was potatoes. They were getting potatoes out of there. It's fascinating.
I don't know where to even go.
Brandon said the Pop-Tart bowl was good, though.
I thought they had the coolest mascots. The mascot was fucking around.
They had the unveiling of it, like the ripping of the foil.
Yeah.
Saw
What was your favorite Pop-Tart growing up? What flavor?
My favorite Pop-Tart, if we're not counting toaster strudel.
No. We're talking.
Right?
I'm talking
We're just
flavor
talking
of like the out of the wrapper Pop-Tart, silver wrapper.
I mean, listen, it's hard to go wrong with the strawberry, but the brown,
fuck is so good.
the brown, what was it? The brown sugar one was like
Brown
a nice
sugar.
change up. I didn't like it all the time, but when I'd had strawberry too many times in a row, it was like a good little switch up.
It was a nice curveball. Yeah.
Was that what that was? Was it brown sugar? I think it was brown sugar, right?
It was. There was a brown sugar one. I think there was a s'mores one.
I don't fuck with s'mores. For some reason, I am not a big
You know, a s'mores
guy. No, not flavored. And really, if I'm being honest, not even like making them. It's just the messy. I just get marshmallow all over my beard.
Yeah, it's fun by a campfire though. Dude, there's the sneaky one that came in as we were just like getting too old to eat Pop-Tarts every
You
day.
go the blueberry one, which the
Wild berry.
wild berry, yeah.
It was
It
the
had, like,
purple with
the purple
blue.
icing. Yeah,
Dude,
it's a good one. It's a very good one.
fucking crack. Could you imagine a childhood without those?
I don't know.
By the way, I saw one of the most disturbing videos ever of somebody torching Oreos.
Torching? I saw that. I saw where it's just like it's
Dude,
basically flame retardant.
are you fucking kidding me?
Listen, man. That's what happens when you eat heavily processed food. It's pretty resistant. It's a resistant material.
It was torching
Yeah.
a Oreo for like fucking 30 seconds.
Dad
and the
used-
Oreo did not fucking even catch on fire.
No, it was like a heat shield. It like deflected it. It looked like the Oreo was entering Earth's atmosphere, and it was just like plummeting and it like was not disintegrating. It was just fighting off. Basically, if you
It was a comet.
if you threw an Oreo out of the space station, eventually it would land. It wouldn't burn up in Earth's orbit, which is crazy to think about. They should just cover the space shuttles.
I don't know why. I can't eat them now. I can't. I feel like I'm just doing so bad, something so bad to my body. And I used to eat them by the fucking
Sleeve.
row,
Yeah,
by
right.
the
Yeah.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Moving on, Jason is officially a late night TV host. That's
How
right.
about
They called
that?
it late night. They called it late night. Premiered last weekend.
Yes, it did. That it did.
How'd it go, dude? How'd it feel to be live?
Oh, I just, didn't look at the camera and played to the audience. It did everything that every late night show told me not to do. So that was perfect. No, it was good. I mean, listen, I think we had Charles Barkley,
Fuck yeah, you did.
Lil Dicky,
Yeah.
and Brian Baldinger. The crowd was electric.
I love that.
It was a lot of fun in the venue.
And you do that in Philly, right?
We do it in Philly. Yep,
Nice.
Union Transfer. Yeah, I mean, we tried some delightfully stupid comedy bits that were fun to try, and we did some panel discussions, and we had a fan contest for chugging beer to see who won, who got some tickets to the Super Bowl.
I love that, man.
I don't know. I'm learning. It was a good experience. I talked to my man Scott Van Pelt, and he was, just like, it's exciting to start something new, right? And you've worked a lot to get there, and then you just keep on figuring it out. So it was a great time. The guests were fantastic. The crowd was into it. So just want to thank everybody because I had a blast.
As long as you're having fun doing it, man, that's
Listen,
all.
I'm doing, I can't say it on this because the Will Ferrell thing comes out on Friday, but we're going full send. That's all I know.
Oh yeah, listen, everybody loves when Jason goes full set.
We got Joe Buck and Michelle Beisner Buck coming on the show this week.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
So that'll be fun. Yeah.
Bucks. Man, you have to ask him about what happened at the Super Bowl
Come
in
on.
2019.
We're not getting into this.
It felt so bad, dude. Get me out of here, man. Sorry about that, Joe. I love you. Yeah, and are we catching up with what did I went, I didn't do anything for New Year's. Stuck working on New Year's Eve and New Year's, and yeah, that's all I got.
Well, you went to New York.
I did go to New York. I had some delicious food and got to see the big city, which I fucking absolutely love. Love the big city.
All right. Well, last bit of new news. We're back with not just one episode this week, but two.
Oh yeah.
That's right. You're going to get 2 new episodes of New Heights this week. This Friday, we will drop a guest episode with the one and only Will Ferrell. Favorite part of the combo? I don't know. I don't know.
Dude. I mean, I think his advice struck both of us as like gold.
Yeah.
And we'll let you guys catch up on that if they didn't already just completely delete it out of the scene.
It was so fun to reminisce about all the characters he's played, like, and to hear how he got started in it, and just advice on, how to be successful and funny.
Let's not kid ourselves. The best part of the show was him answering some of our New Heights call-ins, voicemails.
Yeah, you're right. It was,
and you guys are not
iconic.
going to want to miss that. We got to see Will Ferrell in action, in person, off the cuff.
We got to see, Anyways, okay, I don't want to talk. Hey,
No.
all right, that's it for new news. It's brought to you by Peloton. Find your push, find your power with Peloton.
Hey-o.
Moving on to bold topics to wrap up Week 18 in the NFL. All righty, Week 18. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the playoffs. Here's what the Chiefs have been up to since we recorded our last episode. Travis is now the all-time leader in receiving touchdowns for the Kansas City Chiefs. How does it feel, Bubba? Huh?
It feels about the same as when I was tied with Tony G in touchdowns. I've been very, I feel like towards the end of your career, when you hit these milestones of, anybody playing past 10 years is going to hit some type of milestone, whether it's games played or whatever it is statistically. And, it's cool, but it's cool like being recognized for, whether it's just greatness of being out there on the field or touchdowns or something, stats or something like that. But I feel like I'm in such a mode of like trying to be better than I was yesterday. I'm always thinking of, I need to be better. I need to be better. That when I pass or I do something like this, where I hit a big milestone in my career, I'm just like, yeah, but I need to be better than that. I need to be, I'm not about to sit here and think about, how far I've come when I'm still striving to go somewhere that's even greater than where I'm at. Over the past, like when I first got in the league, stats were fucked. I mean, that's everything. That's how I judged somebody's, greatness. And I think it just goes so much further than that for me now. Not necessarily because I'm not putting up the same stats as I used to, but more so is I know how to influence a game more than just what the stat book says.
Sure.
And I've kind of pride myself on that now. And it's when I see that I've achieved stats like this, it's kind of like, yeah, man, it's cool to be in the conversations of the great ones like Tony Gonzalez. And don't get me wrong, this is only what Tony accumulated in Kansas City. I'm still like another 100 or 40 touchdowns away from catching his all-time career touchdown record or touchdowns. It's cool to be in conversations with him, knowing that he's been the guy that I've set at the top that I've been chasing in terms of his greatness every single day. I remember the legend of Tony when I first got here, just trying to fill his shoes in terms of how hard of a worker he was. Everyone raved about, the time he spent in the building, the focus he had on his nutrition, the amount of hours and the amount of catches that he had on the jugs before practice, after practice, when guys weren't in the building and things like that. And it's just the legend of him was so, unachievable that I just started to like every single day try and become that version of myself. Just spend the time in the building, find ways to keep getting better and find ways to, be the best version of yourself. And I'm just so fortunate that I had Tony G sitting on top of the pedestal and trying to fill his shoes my entire career, because I think that helped me motivate myself and helped me really appreciate the situation I was in here in Kansas City.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think you and I are both on the same page with stats. I mean, you coined the whole term LeBron stat. I think that they can be very misleading at times and not telling the whole picture.
Yeah.
Being in company with a guy like Tony G has got to be just like incredibly surreal, especially from like watching him play and knowing how dominant he was. But I got to say, fuck that, dude. You're the fucking receiving touchdown leader in Kansas City Chiefs fucking history. That's fucking crazy. That's entire franchise's history. You're the number one receiving. And I know that it's been building up, so it's not like, it's come out of nowhere. But I think when you look back to being a third round pick, when you look back to like in college, having struggles or whatever, playing quarterback, then going to tight end, it's just been a crazy career arc.
Yeah.
And it's something that I think is awesome. And I couldn't be more proud of you for having that record. Shout out to Tony for formerly having it. And obviously he went on to have more successful things in other teams, but I ain't shortchanging this shit worth one goddamn second. This ain't a LeBron stat. This is a Travis Kelce stat, and it's fucking dope.
I appreciate you, brother.
Tony G said he'd pay the fine if you did this. You went up and dunked in Tony G fashion on the goalpost.
Sort of.
Did you get fined? Did the NFL determine it to be a dunk? That's the real question. Who cares what anybody else says? Did John Runyon say it's a fine?
He did. Yeah, they all did. They said since I touched the goalpost, it was a fine. Yeah.
When you were doing it, were you trying to throw it up to avoid the fine, or were you trying to dunk it?
I was trying to get my fucking old ass up there, man. Shit. Fourth quarter of the game, my fucking legs are tired after like a 10-play drive. I'm over here trying to I'm just like, screw it. I'm going to send it one time for old time's sake, man.
That looked like a Jason Kelce attempted dunk right there.
Yeah, that was me slapping the backboard. That wasn't me actually flushing it, man. It was your McAfee said it best. It was the angle. I got to come around. I got to hit that thing straight on. It was a funny angle.
It was a funny angle. You went from the baseline.
Yeah. Back in the day when I actually had bounce, man, I could no matter what angle it was.
We got some clips for sure.
Yeah, I don't know where they are, but they're out there somewhere. They're on a VHS tape somewhere.
Yeah, the NFL has announced that it is a 14,069. Is that in honor of John Runyon? The 69 at the end? $14,069 for unsportsmanlike conduct.
I think repeat offender. I think I'm a repeat offender. That's why it's so high.
Ah.
Yeah. That'll get you in America.
That's where they get you.
Yeah, that'll get you. They get you on the repeat offender in America. Oh, and Tony, last thing, you don't have to do that, dude. It was so cool to hear you even say it, dude, but you don't have to help me pay that fine. It's all going to good cause, and Jason said he'd pay it.
I did not say that.
Dude, you literally just said it.
No.
We've recorded everything, so
please,
we can definitely...
Please play it back where I've said that.
All right,
we'll love to see it.
We'll do. Good thing there's AI.
The Chiefs also clinched the number one seed in the AFC, resting their starters, or the majority of them, in Week 18. Was there ever a chance you guys were going to play in the game? I don't know why I'm asking this.
Well, our offensive line started the first drive, and then we kind of... The
whole offensive line started?
Just about, except for...
Tooney?
No, Tooney was not there.
The fuck? Why'd they do that?
Huh?
Why'd they do that? Oh, it's because they're Humphreys is back and they wanted them to get like a...
I'm not sure why they did it. Listen, I'm not... I'm just here. They might have...
You know why that it happened.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah. No, I mean, either way, it doesn't fucking matter whether they played one snap or no snaps. We got our fucking asses kicked, and that wasn't a fun game to be a part of.
Well, there's some people alleging that it was a purposeful letting get your ass kicked.
I ain't scared of fucking nobody.
I'm not alleging this.
I wanted them in the fucking playoffs.
I'm not alleging this.
I want to slay every dragon one by one, like Mortal Kombat. I don't even want this to be like we play the lowest seed. Just give me the best teams.
I'm not, Travis. I'm just telling you what
AFC, NFC. Give me all of them. Mortal Kombat style. I'll go through every fucking one of them, just giving them my best fucking effort. I ain't scared of a single soul, man.
You didn't want to see the Bengals in Burrowhead or in Cincinnati.
I'll play them at the Walmart parking lot. I don't give a shit. We can have our own game in the offseason where we really duke it out again. Listen, I love competing against the greatest. The Bengals were a fun-ass fucking team to watch there towards the end of the season. And it's a shame they didn't make it in the playoffs, because they would have made the playoffs that much fucking crazier and that much more fun.
Did you see they fired Lou Anarumo?
I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. That was a wild move I did not see coming, because I thought that, from the outside, their defense was playing really fucking good towards the end of the year.
They definitely played better. I just think Lou, I don't think they had the horses on defense that they've had in the past, and Lou got handcuffed. I don't know that it made sense. He's proven how good of a D coordinator he is with good players, but whatever.
I'm with you, dude. I'm with you. I've always respected the hell out of him. I've also respected a lot of the players on that side of the ball, given who they had this year.
I mean, Burrow put up over 4,000 something yards. It was something crazy. He had a great year. Chase and T.
That was one of the wackiest years of football I've ever seen from a team that I thought
was crazy.
10 times better than what their record showed, and I know that just playing against them. But yeah, we didn't fucking throw any game. All right, guys were out there competing their ass off, trying to get a win. Unfortunately, we just we couldn't put drives together. We couldn't stop Denver, and it just it wasn't a fun game to be a part of. And I'm just sitting here on the sideline like, hey boys, don't let this shit ruin our fucking mojo. When we got we got everybody rolling, and it's go time. We got to flip that switch and know we're the biggest, baddest team out there.
Well, I mean, you guys went 15-1, so you guys technically are the biggest, baddest team in the NFL record-wise. 15. Oh yeah, I forgot. So now you are tied with Detroit. 92%ers reached out and asked us, please write the script for this week, a section Travis can talk about being stuck in a plane. I want to know what it was there with grown men, probably 2 bathrooms. I guarantee Travis will just say I was asleep.
How did you know?
I mean, Jesus Christ, she called. I text you right at the beginning of it. You text me right after you guys took off.
Dude, I was fucking... When I get on these planes, I eat my Chick-fil-A and I fucking recline my seat. I put on my headphones and I'm out. I could sleep at a fucking rock concert. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I don't know how I got this trait, but I am literally... I have the ability to sleep anywhere at any time. Yeah. As long as I'm comfortable, I can just shut it down. I was out for about 3 hours on the runway while everybody was kicking it, having a grand old time. I heard some old linemen were wrestling. I heard everybody's telling war stories and having a good old time. And I woke up as the plane was taking off, and I was like, what the fuck? It feels like I've been asleep for forever. And I looked at the time, and I'm just like, where the fuck? What just happened?
Right.
And got briefed, and I think there might be some pics and some videos of me just absolutely...
Just completely knocked out.
Yeah. Somebody might have got me. They might have sniped me. I think the more frustrating part was not being able to come back to Kansas City. We had to stay in Denver for another night. Not that Denver isn't a beautiful city, and I don't love Denver because I do find that city really cool.
Oh,
but it's not fun sitting around in a hotel room. And
you guys didn't go out and celebrate, dude. If I would have been stuck in Denver,
vibes weren't real high. We just got waxed like 38-0. So, we kind of felt bad for some of the young guys and some of the guys that, we were rooting for to try and have a good game. And Coach Reed doesn't fucking like losing. I know going out and fucking having a grand old time and maybe getting caught on a video doing something stupid wasn't the best idea. So we all just kind of hung out and just grabbed dinner together.
All right. Well, congrats. You guys have to bye. Much needed rest. It's coming dude, the bye in the playoffs makes such a big deal. So that's huge.
It is huge, but it's a lot of time off. I've had already, I think, a week and a half, almost 2 weeks by tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's like Wednesday game.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get into in the shells, put our helmets and pads on over the weekend, get some good contact in. And work our craft and find out who we're playing next week.
Fuck yeah.
You're ready to rock and roll, baby. Nothing better than playoff football, man. I punched our ticket to the dance, and now it's time to fucking dance, baby. I love this shit. I fucking love it.
Perfect.
Thanks again to our participating sponsor, Audible.
This new year, let Audible expand your life by listening. Explore over 1 million audiobooks and exclusive Audible originals that will inspire and motivate you all in one easy app.
Maybe you want to kick a bad habit or start a good one. Listening to Audible can help you reach the goals you set for yourself. All you have to do is open the app, and whatever your focus or interest is, you'll find titles for.
That's right, like Atomic Habits by James Clear, or Outlive the Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia.
Get advice or insight from leading professionals and experts on maybe health, relationships, career, finance, investing, a whole lot more. There's so much opportunity to learn and more to imagine when you're listening.
That's right. Start listening today when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/newheights. Thanks again to our sponsor, Intuit TurboTax.
Remember when doing taxes meant sacrificing your weekends to paperwork and crunching numbers? Not anymore. Welcome to 2025, where you can tackle your taxes without leaving your couch.
Taxes meant waiting around for your taxes to be done, which led to worrying about not getting any money back. Now taxes mean matching with a TurboTax Live expert who can file your taxes as soon as today.
Picture this. It's playoff Sunday. You're lounging in your favorite sweats, a bowl of chips within reach, and a big game is about to start. But instead of stressing about your taxes, you're knocking them out during the commercial breaks with TurboTax Live Expert.
TurboTax Live Experts are backed by cutting-edge technology that helps you get every dollar you deserve. No more wondering if you missed something because while you go about your day, you get real-time notifications about their progress.
It's 2025, guys.
Yep.
Why do taxes any other way?
Now this is Taxes, brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. Today's sponsor, Peloton, has what you need to keep you on track for your fitness goals as you enter the new year.
But if you think Peloton is just for New Year's resolution, you're wrong. Peloton's a great tool for use all year because it adapts to where you are no matter the season.
No matter what you're looking for, Peloton offers a variety of challenging classes in addition to just running and cycling.
Do you take classes on Peloton?
Sometimes I'm kind of just going on my own, but I do like the classes. It feels like having the instructor and the other people doing it with you is extra motivation, as well as like kind of competing with people. I like doing the hiking classes. I really do. For me, like I can do it for a long period of time. So I feel like I get to burn a lot of calories and it's low impact for my knees. So I'm a big hiker on the Peloton.
It doesn't matter if you're a busy parent, an athlete, or just a couple of jabronis with a podcast. Peloton offers flexibility and variety. Go to the Peloton app. It's the cheat code to keeping up with your fitness.
Find your push, find your power with Peloton at onepeloton.com.
Let's keep this thing moving to the rest of Week 18, an action-packed Week 18 that decided some teams on whether or not they were going to Cancun or fucking going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Eagles also rested their starters instead of trying to get Saquon to break the NFL single-season rushing record, which somehow created some controversy. Barkley only needed 101 yards to break it. I don't think you guys realize how fucking hard it is to get 100 yards rushing in the NFL. It is not just like, oh, you put him out there, he'll get it. Like, that's just not how that happens.
Yeah, he would have got it. The New York Giants, Trav. He would have fucking blew that thing out the door.
Yeah, but instead, the Giants came and fucking played. Good point.
I think he definitely gets it if he plays. But you can't. I think. Look at ball. Did they release what Zay Flowers' injury is yet? Did they release whether he's coming back for the first?
They said that it's not season ending, but that it is a serious issue. So they don't know if he's. They said it's. I think it's a doubt that he'll play this week, but hopes that he'll play next week if they advance.
I mean, listen. I think. Did I want Barkley to go for the record? You're goddamn right. I think it would have been awesome to watch it happen because it's a fucking rushing record. Why would I not want to watch that happen? But I think that it's the right move to not play him.
It's always going to have an asterisk against.
Why would it have an asterisk? Why?
Because it's 17 games.
He did it in less carries. He's got 40 less carries than Dickerson did.
See? No, you're right.
Yes, he does.
You got me.
Yeah. And if he
that.
would have had the same amount of carries Dickerson would have had through 16 games, he would have set the record there too. And we don't put an asterisk next to Dickerson, who broke O.J. Simpson's record at 14 games or whatever it was, who broke Jim Brown's at 12 or whatever that was. I think the rushing record is awesome. But I think it's obviously the right call. He gets hurt. You got to put the O-lineman out there. One of those guys get hurt. The aspirations of the team are a Super Bowl. They are not just like sneaking in. They're legit contenders. And it's, they needed this bye. They didn't get it for being the number one seed. If they would have had the bye wrapped up, I could see maybe making the argument to go for it. But because they didn't, they got to rest. They got to get healthy and they got 4 games now left to try and go get a Super Bowl, right? Well, one at a time, but they got to put their best feet forward. They're starting to play great ball right now. They're rolling. They did put their backups in and still beat the brakes off of the Giants. The other thing that I want to say about Saquon in this, and I do think the rushing title is the coolest record in football. I don't think there's anything better. And I don't know it's because we grew up in Cleveland with Jim Brown, but like there's something about the rushing title record in the NFL, like passing yards leader, don't give a crap. Receiving yards leader.
Why?
Cool. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but it's not cool as rushing yards leader in a season. I don't know why it's not, but it's not. And then maybe it's because of all the offensive linemen.
You earn more of every yard.
Yeah, like there's something about it that is cooler. Like you're the baddest dude in the NFL if you got that stat. And
I hear you.
He had a chance to set that record. He had a chance to do it in the city of Philadelphia for the Eagles. He had a chance to do it against a team that literally did not value him. They let him walk. And against a bunch of fans that were burning his jersey just earlier that year. Like he's playing in the game before, they're burning his jersey in the parking lot. Like this could have been an all-time storyline, historic moment in the NFL. So yes, I would have loved to have seen it, but it's the right call. It's the right call. I want to emphasize that.
It still is a storyline. And honestly, I think it's more. What's the storyline? It's a slap in the face that he didn't even have to play in the game.
That's true. That's true, but it's not the storyline.
This is why we should have kept it at 16 games.
Looking back at the rushing titles, there's so many guys. There's a few guys that have broken 2,000 yards, and you forget that they even, like Derrick Henry broke 2,000 yards. I didn't even remember that Derrick Henry did it until we started talking about it this week.
You're insane. I'm pretty sure I played him. That's why.
Yeah. Then freaking he almost did it again this year. I think he's the first back to, yeah, something like that. Did Chris Johnson do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember all of these.
Like, I just feel like none of these are like notable. I'm just being honest. Like, everybody
You're
gets Dickerson.
crazy.
I'm just being honest. Adrian
Well,
Peterson's the
Dickerson
only
was-
one because he was like 7 yards away.
Dude, when Chris Johnson was, dude, that year was insane. You're crazy.
Nobody's saying it wasn't an insane year, but it's not historic because he didn't break the record.
I think it
That's
was
all
more
I'm saying.
than.
Unless you get the record, it's just another great year. You get the record, you're the best, you're the baddest dude on the planet ever to play the game. Regardless of what anybody says about 17 games, 16 games, you get, hey, I got the all-time record, brother. But either way.
I hear what you're saying. I think all those years were equally as memorable as this one.
Yeah, they are. Equally memorable as in not being historic.
What? You think people are just going to not remember Saquon's story of going to a new team?
They're going to remember it, but they're not going to remember it as if it was the record-breaking year. Like, it's not going to be this heralded season by the entire NFL standard.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be that now.
Yeah. Well,
Which
that's
is whatever.
record.
I mean,
that's
listen.
the point of the record being the record. Yeah. I hear
Yeah.
you.
And eventually, though, the record will get broken. And the more important thing for Nick Sirianni and his entire job, the entire staff's job, the entire organization, the entire city's job is to try and put themselves in the best position to win a Super Bowl because that's the ultimate goal. And I get that. I'm not negating that. All I'm saying is it would have been fucking awesome to have that record. That's all I'm saying. And I would have loved to see the Eagles have it, Saquon have it, and Jeff Stoutland and the O-line have it. That would have been something that would have been cool.
I don't know. Maybe if, Jason Kelce was out there, he would have got it in the 16 games he played.
Listen, Cam Jurgens did just fine. As a matter of fact, Cam Jurgens made the Pro Bowl. If we're
Jergy's a fucking dog.
Yes, he is.
I fucking love watching those dudes, man. 3 Eagles, Cam Jurgens, Jalen Carter, and Zach Bond also made their first Pro Bowl. Shout out to the boys making their first.
Yeah, baby.
Jason, how's it feel to see the Kelce replacement get his recognition?
I'm not calling him Kelce replacement. I think it's awesome. Listen, we've known Cam Jurgens as a great player in the Eagles organization. He's got all the tools. He's athletic. He's strong. He's got long arms. He's big. He's smart. He's explosive. I fully anticipated Cam having a phenomenal year. And now he's been, awarded the Pro Bowl, which is amazing. It's hard to do that your first year. Like, usually it takes you, you usually get it on your second year. But he's had that good of a year. The line has been that good. Saquon was the rushing leader, like all of these things, and he's been dominant. Like, he is a big reason this number is where it is at, and I think he's rightfully been awarded the Pro Bowl. So
You're in
could
line.
not be happier for Cam. Listen, there's similar traits, but everybody's going to be their own unique player, and he can't try and be anybody else than Cam Jurgens. And that's the way every player's got to play the game, and there are things that he is much better at than I ever was at. And like, there's always going to be, every player is unique, no matter how similar the traits are. He's the replacement for anybody that ever played center for the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, I just don't think that that's the way you look at the job. You look at the job like he's the starting center for the Philadelphia Eagles this year.
Next man up.
How are we going to move forward with a line that operates successfully? And I think Cam's done a phenomenal job of, being Cam Jurgens, the dog that he is, and the tremendous player and teammate that he is. So couldn't be more proud for him. I got to say, very happy for Cam, Lane Johnson, Landon Dickerson. It's a fucking joke that Jordan Mailata didn't get the Pro Bowl. And listen, there's great tackles in this league, and I don't know who he would have made it over. I'm not trying to make that statement because there's Lane, Tristan Wirfs, and oh my God, the third one's a great player too. Sewell Penny. Gosh, why did I blank on that? So, like, it's in good company. But I think Jordan Mailata's been the best tackle in the NFL this year. He's so freaking good. But anyways, they should have had 4 guys in there, which is crazy to think about. That's how good these guys have been.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Everybody that's in it, as far as I'm concerned, deserves it because they got voted. That's the way the thing works. It's in some ways a popularity contest, but it's also reflective on who you are as a player and what your career has been and season. I don't believe in this, like, snub. Like, there's so many snubs every year.
Yeah.
Because there's so many guys that deserve to go. And unfortunately, there's only so many slots. Moving on, it's officially playoff season. Let's talk a little about Wild Card Weekend. Okay, playoff picture. Are we going to display this graphic, intern Brandon, so that people can see it? Okay. So, obviously, the Chiefs have the bye. Detroit Lions have the bye. Dude, by the way, I was kind of questioning Dan Campbell's decision to play his starters versus the 49ers. I'm like, why did he do that? Like, they're going to be on a short week. Now they're going to have to play
you're talking about like the Christmas
game.
week?
Yeah, like they're going to be on.
Travis Kelce confirmed the bridesmaid selection for Taylor Swift's wedding on the podcast, causing Jason Kelce to laugh and fans to erupt in cheers. The atmosphere in the New Heights podcast studio became lively from the very first minutes when Travis appeared with a radiant smile. After weeks of avoiding questions about Taylor Swift's wedding, he finally brought up the topic. The first to notice the unusual behavior was Jason Kelce. "Looking at your face, I knew you were going to reveal something today," Jason said, laughing and causing the entire crew to chuckle. Travis just smiled, took a sip of coffee, and replied, "Some things have finally been finalized." Immediately, Jason leaned toward his younger brother. "Wait, don't tell me the bridesmaid list is finalized too." Travis laughed loudly. "That's right." The entire studio erupted in cheers. For the next few seconds, Jason tried to remain calm, but it was clear he was incredibly curious. "Okay, tell me." Travis smiled. Taylor was the final decision maker, but she wanted everything to reflect the people who had always been there for her. Jason nodded. "That sounds very much like Taylor." Travis went on to say that during the months of wedding preparations, the hardest thing was not choosing the venue or the menu but selecting the people who would stand beside the bride during the big moment. According to this fictional story, Taylor spent a great deal of time considering each of her close friends because every one of them represented a special chapter in her life. Jason asked, "So, who was the first person called?" Travis smiled. "Selena." The entire studio erupted in applause. Jason was not surprised at all. "I knew it." According to Travis's account, Taylor called her longtime best friend immediately after they finalized their wedding plans. "No need to think twice," Travis recounted. Taylor said only one name came to mind. Jason chuckled. "I think Selena didn't need to think twice before replying either." Travis nodded. She agreed immediately. He added that the call lasted a long time, filled mostly with laughter and a few emotional moments. Jason teased, "Did you cry?" Travis replied, "Yes." "Taylor, both of us." The whole crew laughed again. Travis explained that Taylor had always considered her close friends to be family. That was why she wanted the people standing beside her at the wedding to be those who had witnessed nearly her entire journey of growing up. Jason continued to ask, "Only one bridesmaid?" Travis shook his head. "No. There were others, but Taylor wanted to share the news with each person individually before going public." Jason nodded. "That's typical Taylor." Travis added, "She always wants people to hear the news from her, not through social media." Jason laughed. "I like that." The conversation then shifted to behind-the-scenes stories. Travis recounted that Taylor had prepared small gifts for each bridesmaid, not because of their monetary value but because every gift held a special memory. Jason chuckled. "I guess she wrote the letters herself." Travis immediately replied, "Yes." According to him, each letter was several pages long, handwritten instead of typed. Jason shook his head in admiration. "That's the Taylor we all know." He added that it was little gestures like these that made so many people love the singer. Travis also shared that he had read a few passages from those letters after Taylor asked for his advice. "I had to tell her not to make everyone cry so much." Jason burst out laughing. "No chance. Taylor writes letters that are guaranteed to make everyone cry." Both brothers laughed heartily. The conversation continued with humorous anecdotes. Jason asked curiously, "Do I get to choose the best man?" Travis replied immediately, "Yes." Jason asked, "Is that easier?" Travis answered, much easier. Jason looked directly into the camera. The gentlemen out there would probably all agree. Laughter erupted again. Travis recounted that Taylor even asked his opinion on the color of the bridesmaids' dresses. Jason immediately chimed in, what did you say? Travis answered, I said she looked beautiful in anything. Jason covered his face. That was the smartest answer. The audience behind them continued to laugh. After a few minutes of humor, the conversation became more emotional. Jason asked, what made you happiest watching Taylor prepare for the wedding? Travis remained silent for a few seconds before smiling. She was so happy. That's what I liked most. She wasn't as stressed as people think. Every day felt like she was enjoying every moment. Jason nodded. That's what's important. Travis continued, I think a wedding isn't just one day. It's all the days leading up to it, the phone calls, the hugs, the friends, the family. They all become memories. Jason looked at his younger brother with pride. Hearing you say that, I know you're truly happy. Travis smiled and replied, I am very happy.